Welcome back to Bears News Fan Report, where we bring you the latest and most exciting sports news every single day. Today, we've got a story that could redefine the Chicago Bears backfield in a way fans haven't seen in years. You might think free agency and the draft have wrapped up all the drama this offseason, but hold on to your helmets. There's still one blockbuster move brewing on Lakeshore Drive. Could the Bears be about to pull off a coup by adding one of the NFL's most explosive runners? Let's dive deep. Picture it. Late May at Halas Hall. The Bears facility hums with off-season workouts, pads still hung up from rookie minicamp, and coaches charting every rep. In the weight room, you see DeAndre Swift pushing sleds, Roschon Johnson fine-tuning his cuts, and rookie Kyle Monangai grinding away. Yet there's one name not on the roster that keeps popping up in front office whispers: J.K. Dobbins. Yes, the same Dobbins who, after surviving 2 major knee injuries and an Achilles tear, rushed for a career-high 905 yards and 9 touchdowns in just 13 games with the Chargers in 2024. Some insiders believe he could be the missing piece in Ben Johnson's vision for a modern, multi-headed rushing attack, something the former Lions OC executed to perfection in Detroit. Now, let's rewind to why Dobbins is available and why the timing is so tantalizing. After the 2024 season, Dobbins entered free agency with plenty of suitors, but concerns lingered. His knee health, the onslaught of carries he's already taken at just 26, and that Achilles tear. Still, when he stepped onto SoFi Stadium's Iboain turf last season, he looked like his old self, bursting through creases, breaking tackles, and showing the north-south power and lateral agility that made him a 1,000-yard rusher at Ohio State. Per PFF, Dobbins averaged 5.1 yards per carry in 2024 and ranked top 5 among all backs in broken tackle rate. Imagine pairing that blend of explosiveness and contact balance with Swift's elusive change of pace and Monangai's downhill thump. Ben Johnson's ideal backfield in Detroit combined the punishing style of David Montgomery with Jahmyr Gibbs's home run speed, producing over 2,100 combined rushing yards. On paper, that duo looked unstoppable in short yardage, third down, and open field scenarios alike. Johnson needs a sequel in Chicago, and Dobbins could be the co-star. His experience as both a featured ball carrier and a pass-catching threat, 65 receptions for 438 yards over his young career, gives the Bears the versatility to keep defenses off balance. Could Dobbins line up in the slot, catching checkdowns and slipping through blitz pickups, or grind out tough yards on 1st and 10 between the tackles? The possibilities ignite excitement, yet every blockbuster move comes with risk. Dobbins' injury history can't be ignored. His 2 torn ACLs, 2018 and 2020, and Achilles rupture, 2022, have limited him to just 31 career games. But when on the field, he's shown remarkable resilience and production. In 2024 alone, he led the Chargers' backfield in snaps and carried a career-high workload, proof that he can handle a lead-back role. Now, factor in the Bears' revamped interior offensive line, bolstered by off-season free agent signings and rookie Colston Loveland anchoring in the box. Could this rejuvenated front give Dobbins the blocking lanes and protection to stay healthy and thrive? Here's where things get really intriguing. Picture the scene at Halas Hall in early June. Training camp is still weeks away, but whispers about Dobbins' visit have become impossible to ignore. Scouts pore over every snap of his tape, each juke, every burst through traffic, his downhill explosion at the goal line, and delicate touch screens in the flat. Meanwhile, coaches update their run schemes, overlaying Dobbins' vision and contact balance onto the playbook. Vibes in the building shift. What was once a solid but somewhat predictable ground game now bristles with menace. Could the Bears really unleash a 3-headed rushing monster that defenses can't prepare for? Let's break down exactly how Dobbins complements Chicago's current backfield. DeAndre Swift is already a matchup nightmare. His snaky cuts and receiving chops scramble defensive boxes. Rashawn Johnson brings power in goal line and short yardage, bulldozing piles and setting a tone. Add Dobbins, who lives in that sweet spot between power and agility, and the Bears boast 3 Pro Bowl caliber backs. Defenses that stack the box to stop Swift will leave lanes for Dobbins. Those playing off to contain Dobbins risk opening up swing passes and screens for Swift. And when Johnson enters on 3rd and 1, linebackers will hesitate on which back to key. Could this chess match of talents finally give Caleb Williams and the new-look offense the breathing room to operate at peak efficiency? Let's also talk red zone dominance. Chicago's offense in the red zone sputtered at times, settling for field goals when drives stalled. That struggle to punch it in likely cost them key points in close games. With Dobbins' low center of gravity and contact balance, he averaged over 2 broken tackles per game in 2024, the Bears suddenly possess a lethal goal line weapon. Imagine lining up in jumbo tight set, 2 Titans in Olusegun Oluwatimi and a fullback, and handing off to Dobbins for a power plunge. Or motion Swift out to force a safety's conflict, then hit Dobbins on a quick hitch. Could the Bears, finally, flip 4th and goal from dreaded to celebrated? But even as optimism soars, we must temper it with realism. Injuries remain an ever-present specter. Dobbins' medical history means the Bears' training staff will be on high alert. Every calf tweak, every minor joint soreness will draw attention. Halas Hall's medical team must craft a customized load management plan, balancing his practice reps with preservation for game day. Yet, when Dobbins does hit the field, that fresh feeling could be his superpower. Could a well-managed Dobbins stay healthier and more effective than a high-volume back at age 26? Then there's the locker room dynamic. Adding a veteran of Dobbins' pedigree means integrating another strong personality into the mix. DeAndre Swift, a veteran in his own right, already leads by example. Rashawn Johnson brings infectious energy as a former high draft pick eager to prove himself. Does Dobbins, known for his quiet leadership and resilience, mesh seamlessly? Or will the competition create tension? The healthiest room is one where backs push each other to new heights, but coaches must manage reps and roles carefully. Could this healthy rivalry ignite each player's best self, or sow discord if touches slip? Finally, let's consider the ripple effects on the entire roster. A dominant run game means fewer obvious passing situations for Caleb Williams in his second year. Better rushing success lengthens drives, keeps defenders honest, and creates play-action shot windows for new receivers like Luther Burden III and Colston Loveland. Could this transformation lift the whole offense from good to elite? And defensively, longer drives mean more rest for Chicago's talented but thin defensive front, another potential boost. Now, as the July 1st start of training camp looms, keep an eye on that Black Bear logo on the tent sign. Will J.K. Dobbins stroll through, with cartloads of duffel bags ready to stake his claim? Or will another team swoop in at the last second, lured by his bounce-back potential? The anticipation is palpable. One thing's certain, if the Bears do finalize this signing, we're looking at one of the boldest backfield upgrades in recent NFL memory. But what do you think about all this? Are you all in on the Triple Bears backfield with Swift, Johnson, and Dobbins? Or does injury risk outweigh the upside? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We thrive on your insights. If you enjoyed this deep dive, slap that like button, subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. The hunt for the perfect backfield continues, and you'll want to be here when the next move drops. Bear down.